Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. And we are here with another episode, Passion Unscripted, the words of sensuality. And today we are coming with the episode about holistic dating. And I'm here, Irina Portnova, with Dina Alexander and Toby Staples. We are going to unfold this topic from different perspective. But before that, we have a special announcement to make. If you really love what we are sharing and if you want to see more of us, tomorrow, which is March 26th, Bruno is having his event. It's called the Flourishing Soulful Love Masterclass Series. In this event, there are going to be the experts, over 10 top experts and influencers talking about the self-discovery, meaningful relationship, and limitless growth. I posted the link and please register. It's completely free. It's for your highest good. And let's just make it happen because we all want the community. We all want it to be with like-minded people, and that event is actually going to open up a lot of possibilities for you. So register at the link that we all have in this live event, and we'll see you on the other side. And let's just dive into our topic today. Dina, you're the one coming up with this name, holistic dating. What does it mean?
What does it mean? I have a workshop. I I prepared it myself. I went through all the procedures because I like procedures. I'm a procedure woman. Okay, more procedures, the more fun I have. Toby is laughing.
I'm smiling because I agree.
Yeah, yeah. I love my procedures. So I have a sacred dating procedure workshop. Okay, why did I started with this? I think we women go out there dating naked and without knowing what we are doing, naked, and then we get crushed, and then we are afraid to date again because it has to do with the dating site and it has to do with this and that. No, you didn't. You went out dating without procedures. Okay, so I think so. What kind of procedure do I have on my list? You need to go on a dating site. It's very important. And and sometimes they tell me, oh, such and such dating site, they want only sex. They would like sex only if you open up your legs. It's as simple as that. It's about if you it's the same if you go to the bar and if you go naked, they will rape you. Something like that. So it's the same. So for example, on Tinder, I got to know nice gentlemen. Tinder is known to be very you go on the site and you have sex, and it's not true because you give sex when you want to give sex. If you want, we are grown-ups, but if you want just only to date and keep it sacred, because that's the intention. Because as you know, Irina and Toby, if you go around and fool around and go and sleep with everybody else, then your life would never be prosperous. It will be very, very all over the place because you are sleeping with everybody and whomever they slept with. So all those souls, all those whatever, those energies are in your womb as a woman. Okay, and then you don't know how to clean it up. Then it stays there, and then you wonder why you have pain in your underbelly and that kind of stuff. It's a domino effect, and that's why I started the holistic dating.
Can I add something to that? It's so powerful because I met my husband online and we've been married for 24 years this year.
Perfect.
So what I wanted to emphasize, yes, I've met him on, at that point, they didn't have like all these dating sites. It was like American American online chat room. And I was specifically targeting Russian chat room because I felt more connected to my culture. I was a recent immigrant at that time, and for me, it was more safe because I didn't know, and it felt like a lot of connections, a lot of similarities. And let me tell you, there were a lot of guys who were looking for sex. And this is normal because it's part of the deal, but you have to, like go through the weeds, right? And you have to pull the weeds before you actually attract somebody that you want. But I had a very, clear intention. I think the most important thing is to have the intention before you go on these dating sites. Yes, dating sites would help you to attract who you want to have, but you have to have the clear intentions. What exactly you're looking for when you are dating these people, and what kind of values, what do you want to be the outcome of it, right? Because for me, I was clearly looking for the serious relationship. I wasn't hooked up on marriage, but I wanted somebody who is serious, who is committed, and somebody who, like I'm going to enjoy the time. So it took me some time, but I had fun in the meantime. Like, we were going out, and for our culture, men are always paying. Otherwise, I don't see, the value of a man. If the man wants to do like half and half, or, like to pay for yourself, that's like de-evaluate right away the masculinity in men.
Yes.
I had a good time, and I was like, okay, each time I was going out, it's all about just let me have fun, let me get to know the person. And if they were like clear on the intention at the end of the day, I would be just like, no, thank you, no, thank you, right? And that's how I attracted my husband, who was looking for somebody serious. And that's how it is. If you keep looking, and if you are not settling for something less, you will always attract somebody you're looking for.
Very true.
Yes.
Can I jump in there? I'm hearing this stuff about all
And
these dating
Toby.
sites. And you know what, honestly? When I was that promiscuous woman, because I was acting out of emotion and trauma and stress and all kinds of stuff from my past, I was unhealed. So I was running very promiscuously through life, and I was looking for love in anything that would give it to me. So when I was on those dating sites, oh boy, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that you're going to find. But after I've been a healed individual and I left that relationship months ago, I never thought about going back on dating sites. So you guys just,
Just
oh, okay.
inspired you, right?
I wrote down Tinder.
Totally. Totally. You have to try it all before you say no, right? That's the whole idea. Look at me, I just rhymed it. That's the whole idea. A lot of people deny before they try something, but the idea is first you try, see how it works for you, and then you can formulate your opinion. Don't judge something that you've never tried and say that it's not gonna work because you haven't tried it.
Well, I'm thinking about grabbing her workshop because
Absolutely.
dating,
Yes.
hey, come on. Anybody out there that's out there in the dating field, if she's got a dating workshop, let's do it. Let's do it.
Yes.
Hey.
And Toby, it's for me very important. If you take the workshop, because in my experience, I need someone that knows that is not that does not have limiting beliefs. Be with me because it's something sacred. Because what I teach you is get yourself on a level that you will be attracting what you need, not only what you are, but what you need.
Nice.
So when you have someone, the majority of women, they are faithful with the first person they meet that kind of they like. And that's not dating. Dating means you need to talk with several men if you are into men, or if you are into women. You need to talk with those and keep on talking, because being faithful with only one, then at the long run, if it seems like, no, this one is not really the one, then you're again at the beginning. So I recommend, when you start dating on a dating site, talk with several men.
Well, can I jump in here with you guys quick? Just a sec. I remember, what I recommend also, anybody who's in the dating field, before you go out there and you know what, where are you dating from within your own being? You better be clear about what stage of life you're at and what you believe to be love is and what exactly you're looking for, so that you can set your intentions on who you want to attract and why you're going into these places. Because if you are not clear, it's a lot of things can happen, and then you're going to have other damaging belief systems within your being running on repeat, and it'll damage your dating.
So
Yes.
true. Again, it's so important to have the same values,
Yeah.
right? Values and beliefs are very critical. So don't just go on the physical attraction. There should be also emotional and spiritual connection with the person, as well as mental, right? Because we know that the perfect partner is the one who is connected on all levels to us.
Yes.
And
Yes.
you know what, Dina, I agree with you. On the initial stage, talk to many, because you have to figure out who is the person you want to select. Otherwise, you know what? It's interesting how our energy works. I'm just gonna laugh. It's, like I notice it like in a relationship or in the, like workforce. You know that expression, if it rains, it pours. So you
Yes.
either like in the lack and you don't see that somebody is coming to you and you don't see that person. As soon as you start committing yourself and dating somebody, you see like the flock of people coming your way. And it also happened to me with the work. It
Yeah.
was like I was searching for the job, and there was hardly any offers. As soon as I accepted the offers, then my phone was ringing like nonstop. More jobs were offered. So it's like I think you have to be in that energy frequency, right, Toby?
Yeah,
And
but
that's
energy.
exactly, yes, that's
Yeah.
exactly what happens. But I'm totally pro, like go talk to others, right? Go see people, and because it's not committing to anything. The first date is not committing to anything, but then you could actually see for yourself what kind of character each person has, and if these people are really tuned into what you're looking for.
Well, this is
Yes.
why it's so important to get to know people, to take the time, because you see them at face value for what they're bringing to you and the interactions you have with them. But you really have to take the time to see how they handle stress, how they handle their finances, how they handle their emotions, how do they handle their communications and interactions within their friends, their family, you really need to get to know somebody, because half of the time we jump into things just according to how they make us initially feel, without seeing the consistency, the longevity play out, the other interactions. And then you go, like, I'll be honest with you, I'll use my personal experience. I was just living with a man that I never in a million years that realized that he would act the way he did in public, until we were out there in public and I saw it for myself, and I had been living with him. But because it was home based, and it was after that time of growth, and I started to see how he spoke about, and it's also important to see how people speak about themselves, other people, because like Dina said, before I knew it, I was in a situation where, holy shoot, can't handle his emotions, severe anger problems, can't govern himself outside properly in public. So there are things that if you don't take the time to explore and look and analyze, you will never know if that person's right for you.
Yes. Toby, I would like to add on something also. That's why I tell all my clients, my lady clients, because the majority of the ones that I guide into dating are ladies. And I tell them, don't give yourself time. If you go and have sex immediately, that's easy. We all can do that. We are grown-ups. Okay.
Yeah, and you could do that with anybody.
The difficult part is to abstain and be very aware that those feelings are chemicals that your body is producing endorphins when you talk with someone. When you get that attention, endorphins get loose in your system, and you think you're in love, but it's only chemicals. So be very conscious. When people ask me, what is love? Does love really exist? I know chemicals just exist in your body, and they feel good chemicals. Okay, so and if you on top of it go and have sex, and then you get the oxytocin in, and then you're lost. You will not see any red flags. Everything is green flag.
Well, I gotta jump in, Dina, and just say this to you. It's love that's fueling those hormones. And those feel-good chemicals.
Yes. So dating, you need to know what's happening, and you need to have be aware. Give yourself time. Be aware of those endorphins. Know how to release them, and to come back with a sober, clear mind, and know what you want. Because I like when we started, like for example, I heard you went you were proposed, semi-proposed yesterday or today. So in my case, I'm dating, but I don't want to get married.
No, he didn't propose. He told me his intentions.
So it's saying yes, he told you his intention. So when I meet someone on a date, I tell them my intentions. I'm not looking for a partnership between one roof in one roof under one roof, because for me that is a prison for a lady.
That's fine. Listen, to each its own. To each its own, and it's great because Dina, like you recognize it and you're clear about it, so you don't misguide anybody. I think it's the most important thing is that's why intentions are so powerful. It's either you know what you want and you are able to communicate that, and that's exactly the power of it. Dr. Patricia, great to see you. Hello, hello.
Hello.
So as I was telling you guys, for me, dating is the time that you want to see everything, and I take away sex because of those chemicals. Don't test sex. If you like someone, the sex will be good, so you don't need to test.
Oh, no, I don't believe that.
How? Oh, tell me.
I don't believe that. I'm sorry. There's been a lot of guys that I jumped on top and the sex was only good because I made it good.
Because you knew yourself well.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I've liked many men that I just couldn't be sexually compatible with.
That's terrible.
I know it was, but that's okay. It was all learning for me to know what I wanted and what I didn't.
Totally.
True. But the majority women that I provide my coaching, if you take time and you don't jump into bed immediately, usually the majority in the cases, it can happen like with what Tobi did experience, but the majority of the cases, the sex is okay. Because you are attracting a person that you need in your life. And that's how it's supposed to be. If you give yourself time.
Yes, if you give yourself time. But the majority of women jump into bed having expectations that they're not clear about. They don't know what they want. The sex, they don't know if it's going to be exploration sex. There's no talking, there's no communication, there's no openness. So it's like two people getting together and like rabbits and going there. There's no, you see, and the dynamics that you understand and explore and procedures. This is why others need to know these things too, because yes, there is a dynamic to it.
And these procedures, what they do is they fuel the desire, and what will help in the relationship is desire. So when you go back, when was this desire? Why don't I have the desire back? Think back how you started. because you'll need to keep the desire on during the relationship, because it will not be kept all by itself. So that's another topic.
Well, that's the exploration topic, maybe.
Yeah, that's something we can unfold next week.
Oh,
We can.
Yes.
The
We are coming with the topics right at the moment of the show, right?
yeah, but
But
that's great.
this
what
is
is
great, Dina. I love that you're teaching people what is holistic dating and how we can actually tune in order to have better results in our relationships and on the dating scene. And Toby, for you, it's a great strategy, right? We want to know what was coming from your experience because you said you're gonna go on the online dating and see how
Well,
it's gonna play out for
well,
you.
no, I didn't see. I didn't say that I would see how it would play out, but I said I never thought about doing it. But you
Right.
know what? I can honestly, I have quite a few men at my disposal, but I've done that. You see that stage, Dina? I've done that. I've done that. I stayed alone for 20 years and I slept with any man I wanted. Simple.
but that's a
So
difference. That's a
now I'm
difference.
not looking for that. I'm looking for that, like, yes, the provider man, the generous man, the loving man, the emotionally stable and healed man, the evolved man, the growing man, the man that's, and when the
You know what,
universe,
Toby?
what?
Um, there is a reason why I tell every woman you should go on a dating site and not entertain the men around you. You know why? Because when you go in a restaurant, you have chicken, you have salmon, you have veal, you have fish, you have a menu of different type of food. In your surroundings, you have one kind of men. In a dating site, you have different kind of men. And then you if you have a coach, or you want to get to know someone new, then it gives you a push to get to know someone new, someone that you never would have dated. And usually those are the ones that stick around.
Well, right now I'm taking the time to explore a certain gentleman to see what he is intentionally trying to offer me before I blow that. Because you know what? The type of man that's presented himself to me right now, if I hop onto a dating site,
He will go.
he's gone. He's
I
gone. This is the type of man he is. He's coming in for the kill. He's not playing around. And if I disrespect him like that after he gives me his intentions like that, oh no, I wouldn't do that to somebody. So I won't do it to him. If it doesn't fly, well, then you can guarantee I'll be out in every dating site testing all the waters, Dina. But I'll give this
love
one
it.
a little time.
I love it, Sobi, and I respect you for that. And again, all you know what it connects to the intentions.
Yeah.
When you're clear on your intentions, you are not wandering. You know
Yes.
exactly your path, and you're just staying on your path.
And when I
that's the
focus
key of it.
on when I focus on one man, I focus on that one man because that's what I would want in return. Like I want to analyze. I want to get to know this one man. So therefore, if that's my intention and that's where I listen to my heart, it either pulls me to it or pushes me away from it, and that's all the thinking that I need. And right now, this man has given me the safety to explore who he is. So right now, that's exactly what I'll do for now.
That's perfect. Sounds good. Sounds like music in my ears.
Well, it's music in my ears every time he opens his mouth right now. So, oh boy, he sets the standards really high for anybody else.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
beautiful. That's beautiful. Well, ladies, I just wanted to say thank you for having this powerful episode. And for anybody who's going to be listening, we want to know your opinion. Please comment Let us know what you think about that holistic dating. Have you ever experienced it, and how did it go for you? And don't forget to join our event tomorrow, Bruno's event that we are going to be speaking on. We share lots of wisdom if you like us. So just enjoy more of us and other experts who are going to be sharing their wisdom as well. All the best and
If,
see you next.
if they like us, they better love us as much as we're out here loving all of you guys. You guys better come
Totally.
out to the event
Totally.
because
We send so much love to everybody for
we love
sure.
you all. We love you all.
Yes, we do.
All the